It was good. It was pretty easy. I had a really privileged childhood, so I can't really complain about that at all.
That's good to hear. Really privileged. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any like specific instances with friends that you cherish the most?
Um, my best friend Mitchell and I would always play basketball in my backyard for like hours and hours. It's really a testament to my lack of athleticism that I'm still not very good at it,
Okay.
considering the amount of time I played. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Super nice. It was super nice by myself, and then it was nice to have that balance with siblings that I get along with really well. So it was nice to get a lot of attention from my parents, obviously, which is great, I think, for my development and ability to talk to adults, but also really nice to have that aspect to learn how to actually share my shit and stuff like that before going to college.
Did you ever get like lonely as an only child?
No,
No.
I'm a pretty independent person, so it didn't really bother me.
I always had like stuff to do with friends, like probably.
Yeah. I had some really close friends. Mitchell was basically like a brother to me. He was at my house pretty much 24/7. Rugby was my favorite.
Rugby?
I loved rugby, and I never got to play soccer because I was always playing rugby.
Okay.
So I've always been an avid soccer fan without ever actually playing a competitive game.
Okay. That's weird. I've never met like more rugby players in my life since I came here.
That's not a coincidence. I'd say going to Hawaii with both my parents while they were still together was really, really nice. We went to this really cool resort in Maui that had like a bunch of water slides and everything, and I was still pretty young.
Oh,
So it was still super fun for me. So I just remember having an absolute blast there, spending time with both my parents. They did everything with me. They were actually really good parents.
That's awesome.
I have no complaints. I just hope that like one day I'm capable of taking that much time to spend with my kid. Because even though my dad worked constantly, I mean, he worked from like 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day pretty much. Even though there's that aspect, he still found time on the weekends to spend all day with me and play games with me and encourage me to think and stuff like that. Girlfriend? I had one serious relationship.
One serious?
But I had several not serious relationships in high school. I was kind of a douchebag.
Okay. How was that serious relationship? Like how long?
It was a year and a half or a year or something like that. It was quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a good amount of time, especially for a high school kid.
Yeah. I ended up, and the reason I ended it too was really stupid. I just got bored and I was like, this is no longer fun for me. Most embarrassing high school moment?
Yeah.
Oh god.
I know there's probably a ton.
There's several. Oh jeez, most embarrassing high school moment ever. At junior prom, I brought one of my friends because I didn't have anything with a girl at the time, and this girl that one of my best friends was just in love with forever, but she was like consistently friends with him, but agreed to go to the prom with him. Ended up we ended up hooking up like a week later after that. So that was like super embarrassing because I just destroyed this guy's dream of like eventually dating this girl. Because we hit it off really well at the prom, and like at the entire prom, all she would do was like talk to me and like totally ignore him.
Oh,
so I felt like a huge dick.
Yeah.
But
were you guys still friends after that?
Yeah. We're still friends.
So fun.
In the house.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a small groups kind of guy, so I love spending time with my friends. Doing like simple things even is really fun for me. So, but one of like the more notable like events that happened was, do you know about me and Matt Lem historically?
Like you guys are friends, right?
Yeah, we're friends. We were friends before the house. So we were roommates in the dorms during fall quarter.
Okay.
And then I joined the house in fall, moved in winter. He joined the house winter, moved in spring.
Okay.
So when he joined the house in spring and he was in the porch, this was like one of the first times he was really put in like a big party situation. And Matt Lem's a beautiful human, beautiful man. And the only reason he doesn't hook up with girls constantly because he chooses not to.
Yeah.
But when he used to get drunk, he would choose to. So
Okay.
every time he drank, he would hook up with just some very attractive girl that he would be like, she's not that hot, and all of us would just be like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck? But his very first night, we had a Brotherhood Sidewalk Slammer, and he got super drunk and crashed Hayden's fam night, and then poached one of his fam members.
Okay.
And he brought her back to the porch, but like we knew this was happening the entire time because we were like trying to make sure he didn't hurt himself because he was super drunk, and he ended up like taking her back to the porch, and then Sean and I decided it would be really, really funny to booby trap the porch door, so when he walked out, it would like all collapse on him. So we had like bed frames and mattresses all like jerry rigged to fall as soon as he opened the door. But the problem was it happened sooner than we thought it would. Like he came back out like a couple minutes later, and the girl walked out and triggered the traps. And then she like saw like 4 or 5 of us in the hallway. It's just like she got spooked and she just walked away. And then Matt Lem comes out right after her, but she triggered the traps, so they all fell on Matt. And like he was like holding like all these bed frames over his head and everything, and he had just the biggest erection in his pants. So it was just like, and he couldn't cover it because or otherwise everything would fall on him. And I just remember like crying from laughter because he was so drunk, like he couldn't figure out how to get out of it for like 5 minutes. Oh my god, it was really funny. I think the unique thing that Delts offers is balance. It's really hard to find a place that can help you explore everything you want to do. And I think this is one of the few places that we have so many different majors in the house and respect for all these other majors. It's really unique. It's not like everyone's a business major like, oh, fucking comp majors are dumb. Like, no, we understand the value that everyone brings to the house. And not just that, but you can have the social life, you can have the parties, albeit they're not great sometimes. But the focus on academics with that and such extreme respect for it. Like no one, you say, oh, like I have a huge midterm tomorrow, can you guys turn down music? Everyone's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen everywhere else. And I think that's something we really take for granted.
Okay. How was being president, like how did that affect your outlook on responsibilities?
It made me really cynical.
Really cynical.
For sure. I've only recently gone back to having a lot of fun. It put a lot of just pressure, or I put the pressure on myself because it's what I thought the position was.
Yeah.
To really make sure that everything was okay. I think my presidency was a little bit different from all the ones we had in the past because of what happened with Danny right at the very start.
Was that when he fell off?
Yeah, he fell off the roof, and we were really close to getting shut down.
Okay.
So I had to deal with that in my first month, and then dealing with the repercussions of that and making sure that we abided by the punishments we had, where we had to be essentially a dry house for like 3 months.
Yeah.
It was very difficult and involved me being a police officer, which is not what I wanted to do, nor did I agree with what we had to be doing. Yeah. It was just like stress constantly, and then the cops started to get way more intense my year 2. So dealing with all that stuff kind of made me act like just a disciplinary figure rather than someone who's trying to push the house forward. Okay. But it really changed my perspective on, I guess, how to motivate people to do things.
Yeah.
Was very difficult. So you have to kind of approach it from all angles because you don't know what's going to motivate people to do anything. So it was just really difficult and gave me a lot of respect for people that run these huge, even like companies or even just large organizations at all. It's really fucking difficult to get people to do stuff. Yeah. Really, really difficult. More than you'd think. Like you would think, oh, this is for the betterment of the house. Everyone should want to be doing this. It's not going to work. you gotta incentivize it. You gotta de-incentivize it for some people. Like it's understanding what motivates people is impossible. Yeah. And it's something I have to work on now.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm pretty positive.
It might be.
But I